Hey, what is up guys? GuitarRock here, welcome back to another Nikke Goddess of Victory video. Alright, let's go. Reroll guide. How should you reroll in 2023 during the first anniversary of Nikke? Now let's address some questions, alright? A lot of you guys probably have plenty of things to ask. Before that, something that I do get asked a lot is it a good time to start playing Nikke Goddess of Victory? Yes, right now is probably the best time ever because I think you get almost 80 pulls, which is a lot. 80 pulls in total, and that's going to be something that you can basically take advantage of. As a new player, there's plenty of things that you should try to obtain along the way. Should you reroll? This is something that I get asked a lot as well. Rerolling is not necessary, but it is recommended because you do get characters that are way stronger, pilgrim characters, for example Scarlet, Modernia. Those will definitely help you along, progress in the story much easier. Alright, so that's why I do recommend rerolling. Now, how long does it take to reroll in Nikke? Based on me trying earlier today, it took me about 15 minutes. Can you use emulator? Sadly, no. Emulators are banned from Nikke. You can still try. Use it at your own discretion, right? So there's a chance that they could ban you and stuff because it's not quote-unquote a legal way to play the game. So highly recommend you guys to use the PC client instead. Now let's talk about everything else and then we'll talk about the reroll targets. First things first, you need to make a new account. So this is where you do that. Alright, so in the Nikke Level Infinite Pass, I recommend doing this. You need an email address. Alright, it doesn't matter, Gmail can be anything. So register, this is where you are doing it. So once you click register, alright, just select your region, right? Anything, and then you have to agree to all. Now this is where it gets really interesting. You just gotta enter your email account and then send the verification code, check your email, and type the verification code as follows. Alright, it's pretty simple. Now you can do this multiple times. If you guys are not aware, you can use salted method for Nikke. So what is the salted method? Let's say your email address is abc@gmail.com. Alright, just an example email right here. So you try this, you reroll, you don't get what you want to make a new account. So how do you do that? You just add a +1 at the back of ABC, +1. So that will create a new sort of like an email account that allows the system to detect this as a new email account, but it will still send to your default email the verification code. So basically you can do this multiple times. You can do +1, can do +2, can do +3. It basically tricks the system into believing that it's a different email, but it's still the same one. So the verification code will still be sent to that particular email. Now let's jump into the reroll, show you guys the process, how easy it is. Okay, this is where you enter the nickname. Alright, so you get...
Let's move out.
So this is the last boss before we... Now I'm going to be
This battle's finished.
let's see.
Moving on.
So after 1-4 again you get these 10 tickets. So we have clarified. This one is the one that guarantees you the SSR in the beginner banner. You cannot get Pilgrim however. So it has to be within Tetra, Missilis and Edition. I think the best one for this would be Litter. If you can get Litter from this particular 10 pool. So we might as well just do it right now, right? So this is the one. So it's always going to be guaranteed an SSR. This is the first 10. Who do we got? It'll be yellow. Yep. Can you get more than one, I wonder? I think it's just one. Missilis, there's a chance. There's a chance. Oh, Pepper. Okay. Preferably Litter, but Pepper is not too bad. Okay, so now we gotta play till 2-1 before we unlock this mailbox. It's time. So here's what you do after you beat 2-1, alright? Easy for those of you who are still rerolling. First, you don't buy this. This is a bit expensive, you don't buy this, alright? You wait first before you want to buy that. Then you go to inbox. Oh, so much. So much free pulls, you claim all. So how much do you get? How much do you get? You get Ether, which nobody cares about, alright? Nobody cares about, alright? You care about everything else. 36 of this, and then you get 4,100 of that. Right, that's all that matters for you to reroll. And then go to account. Not account, go to notice. Go to CD key redemption. So the two important one is a first anniversary with you. You as in you, just a U. Okay, redeem now. Zoop. Okay, it says redeem successfully. One more is Nikke 1 year. Nikke 1 year, not first year, 1 year. There's two coupon codes. One is Nikke first year, one is Nikke 1 year. The other one gives 100 gems. I should have all of it in the description, right? Okay, and then you go out here, right? Very important. We gotta do it in the home screen. Oh, now you claim this. So, then we get who? You get baby Snow White. You get baby Snow White, and you get 10 more pulls, right? And then now you come to the inbox. Click on the inbox, the freaking inbox. Click on it. See, 20. This is where we start. Let's see if we get any good character. Oh shoot.
From a bygone
See?
era, so
Easy.
I'll be leaving
Easy.
soon. But until
See?
that
One tap.
happens,
Ooh! Ooh, haters! Where the haters at? Look at this. Ooh, haters!
what are your orders?
Tetra. See? Novel. Best character. So we can do one more 10 pull here, right? But obviously we only have 2,900. So all you need to do is just go here. Get the remaining one from here. Cash out. Since you have access to that. You can do this. And then we get 2 pulls. This one is a bit longer. Okay, anyways, a login stamp. It looks like that. It looks like that villain. 2 pulls. 10 more pulls, then 2 pulls. That 2 pulls, oof, that will make a lot of difference. See that? Huh? Any haters?
From a bygone era, so
And we still got the 2 more pulls.
but until that happens,
We still got 2 more
I'll
pulls,
do everything.
guys. Now, let's talk about the reroll targets. This is the final part of the video. Who should you reroll for? 2023, we're nearing the end right now. So, if you guys are not aware, currently we have Red Hood banner going on. And of course, the talk about Red Hood is she mid? Is she strong? Is she worth it? Now, she's still worth it for new players. If you are new to the game, she's definitely worth it.
Have you got any
But she shouldn't be your priority. I would say she should be coming second or third, depending. You're very likely going to get her because she is the red up character after all, if you're rerolling in the banner, right? Now your main priority is going to be 2 characters. I highly recommend looking out for them, which is Scarlet and Modernia. Alright, these 2 are going to be the main priority, and ideally, if you can get both of them, awesome, great. That would be the best reroll account ever. Now if you can get Scarlet and Red Hood, Scarlet and Modernia, or Modernia and Red Hood, any combination of these 3, that will be pretty awesome as well. Now one more that you want to look out for is also going to be Lita and Dorothy. Now these 2 are going to be very good for the burst one in the characteristics of the burst one, right? So Lita is this girl right here. She's still one of the best buffer in the game. And then we have Dorothy, which is a pilgrim character. Can be a little bit hard to obtain, but she's still going to be kind of staple moving forward. Now, there's a couple of few characters that you might not want to obtain or target early on for burst 2 especially, which is Blanc. I see a lot of people, oh, I should reroll for Blanc. No, you should not reroll for Blanc. Blanc is going to be really hard to use if you only have her. I think a lot of people look at tier list and look at Blanc. She's like quite high in the tier list, so they reroll for her specifically, which is a mistake because she needs Noah to work. And I think it's really hard to get both Blanc and Noah in a reroll, and they shouldn't be your target priority for the time being. If you can get them, cool. She's going to be a good character only if you have Noah, which is her twin sister, which is a burst 3 character. Now, if you can get both Blanc and Noah, then sure. Now, Noah is much more flexible. I would say she's a better character if you can only get an individual one. Blanc, however, is going to need Noah, but Noah doesn't need Blanc as much. So this girl right here is a much more flexible character. In my humble opinion, this should be the priority list to be able to progress better in the story. So I'm going to recommend Lita or Dorothy with a combination of Scarlet or Red Hood. If you can get Lita plus Scarlet, that would be ideally the best one. Or Lita plus Modernia. I would say these both are really close, alright? Depending on which one you can get, both are really good. Personally, I prefer Scarlet because she excels in PvP as well and can help you in a lot of PvP scenarios. Modernia, she doesn't shine in PvP as much. She's mostly a PvE character, right? Now, if you get Scarlet and Modernia, should you consider keeping? I would say yes, although I personally prefer Lita or Dorothy as opposed to both Scarlet and Modernia. The reason why is because if you don't have Lita or Dorothy, you're going to struggle in your burst 1 for a long time, alright? You probably won't have... Lita and Dorothy are probably going to be the best one in the burst 1 slot, and none of the other characters come close, sadly. So you might be forced to use something like N102 or even Neon, which I see a lot of new players, that's what they end up doing, right? A lot of the other burst 1 characters are just kind of mid compared to Lita and Dorothy. So getting Scarlet and Modernia sounds really good, like on paper, right? You have two of the rarest character in the game, but you might hinder your progression if you don't have Lita or Dorothy. Like you don't know when you will be able to get them down the line. So yeah, pretty much that is my personal opinion in terms of the reroll target. I feel like these are the one that you want to look out for. Red Hood is still very overall solid character if you are a new player, right? Because she will be able to help you with the burst 1, burst 2, burst 3, albeit her burst 1 and burst 2, you can't really use it as often because it will become a 40 seconds after the one time use, right? The cooldown is not infinite. So there's that as well to be considered. Overall, now is a good time to start playing Nikke. I did enjoy rerolling as well earlier today on stream. So if you guys want to follow my stream, make sure you guys follow me on twitch.tv/GuitarRock69. Any questions, feel free to come to the stream and ask me right there. Alright, so that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys find this informative. As always, subscribe, give this video a like, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a nice day. Goodbye.